I was just looking for better decisioning, and that's all there was to it. I just wanted something fast. I was tired of putting the same old rules in the system that didn't really work, and I just wanted better decisioning. And so I looked at a lot of companies, and I remember the day that Zest came into the boardroom and really presented what they had. And their science was accurate. Their integrations were there. Everything was there. But I remember talking to the people and seeing their real passion and their values, and that they also wanted to change the world and make it a better place. And it was just such an easy decision from day one to partner with this company and make the very first AI models for the credit union industry, and know that they would then deliver that to everyone else in the credit union industry. I was looking for a partner that could give accuracy, that could really understand our business and had all the elements. And there were several that I'd say met the table stakes. They had the science, but there was only one company that I felt had the heart, and that was Zest. And it was evident from the very beginning that our missions were aligned and that we were running towards the same thing together. It was frankly a really easy decision. I had no idea that AI would be the next big thing for credit unions. I had a dream. I believed that the next big thing for credit unions was using the data we had and the science that was out there to make better, more accurate, more inclusive, faster decisions for our members so that we could approve more people and really serve. At the time, I don't know that I even realized we were signing up for AI and that it was going to change everything about how we lent money. The several years that we've been using Zest AI, I have seen an increase not only in the number of approvals, not only in the dollar amount, not only in the accuracy and all the numbers that you see, because that's really important. You know, we want to grow our organizations and we want to have great service, but what I'm seeing is an improvement in financial lives, and that's why we exist. We exist to improve the financial lives of all of our members. And so what does that mean for a member who, if we said no to them, would have left and gone to a payday lender, or would have left and paid way too much with a subprime auto, and maybe lost their car, maybe ruined their credit, maybe changed their entire life. So there are hundreds, there are thousands of stories out there that we are delivering on our mission, which is to improve the financial wellness of our members. And that's what it means to partner with Zest for me. It was really how the product worked. From the very first day, we saw improvements in our approvals, we saw speed, we saw accuracy, but the feedback that I got from our branches, from our front line, was just changed everything. There were branches who called and said somebody came in and they really, really needed this loan and they didn't think they would be able to approve them based on their credit score. And when they got an approval and they got it instantly, it changed their entire financial future. And it's those stories that keep us moving forward, and absolutely what I wanted to bring here to ORNL. For my entire career, credit unions have gotten the leftovers from what the banks have, my whole career. And when I partnered first with Zest AI, we talked about going to the credit unions first, giving the credit unions something that the banks don't have. And today, for the first time in my career at least, we have something before them. We have something before the fintechs, before the banks. We have the competitive advantage, and it is absolutely critical that we use that today to serve our members. I'm most proud that there are hundreds of credit unions using these models. And in the very beginning, the first thing we talked about was not about me getting AI or my credit union or my members getting AI, but bringing this to the entire industry and making models that work for the smallest and the biggest among us, and making sure that members all over the country had access to fair and inclusive credit. My goal from the beginning has always been to change the entire way that we lend money. The way that our industry, the way that the entire industry does this is by waiting for someone to come to us and ask for something, and then we make them jump through hoops. And sometimes we say yes and sometimes we say no. And so I've always wanted to go down this path with Zest and get in front of members and come to them before they even know to ask us for a loan because we have their data. We have these incredible models. We know what they qualify for, and come to them and ask them, can I earn your business? And this is what you qualify for. And remove any potential negative feelings or any potential anxiety, and just make the whole process a really, really positive one. So simply put, I want to reinvent the entire lending process. I say from the beginning, trust the science. So I think as lenders, we're really accustomed to, let's say, automating the ends and then trying to manually get involved, or we know better than the science does because we know the art of lending. And I'd say throw away everything you think you know about lending. Listen to the science, understand how these models work, and allow yourself to better serve your entire membership through full automation. What comes next for AI? It's not enough to approve loans and put members in cars and give them a credit card and put them in a house. They have to stay in it. They have to be successful in it. So for me, what's next for AI, the entire life cycle of that member. And that is not just giving them an approval. It's identifying, before maybe they even know it, what those challenges in life are going to be, getting in front of it, helping them be successful through that challenge in the entire life cycle, so they can continue to come back to us. They can continue to thrive in their life and in their financial goals. So not only our credit unions, but our members can be ahead of what's next.